Mindly presents 10 signs that you've found the love of your life. If we were to look at reality and set aside our standards and ideals, there is no such thing as the right or wrong way of knowing that you are in love, or if the person you are with is the love of your life. Sometimes the concept of love mostly manifests itself through a gut feeling, and most of the time, looking for the love of your life can be found when you have checked the signs from the universe that you believe. Hello and welcome back to Mindly. In this video, we are going to talk about 10 signs you should add to your checklist to know if you have found the love of your life. Before anything else, please make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to not miss any of our updates. Whether you're a staunch believer that there is one perfect soulmate out there for everyone, or if people come and go, there is no question that love is a beautiful thing, and it is a wonder that everyone deserves. Number 10. It's the first time you have felt something different. Some of us may find it boring when we get the same old feeling from different partners we have had a relationship with. But with the right person, it feels different. It is an inexplicably beautiful feeling of passion, love, and affection. You will find that you feel different even from the beginning of the relationship, that it is different from any other experiences you've had before, and that feeling will linger for a very long time. It is really hard to choose the right words for it, but therein lies the magic you would never imagine you'd get. When you are with that person, everything feels perfect the way it is, especially when you do not want them to be anyone else other than who they are meant to be. Number 9. They know you like no one else does. A lot of people tell us that they know us so well, even just by spending a little bit of time together. But when you are in a relationship with the right person for you, you will feel a complete trust emanating between the two of you like no other. And just like that, you want them to know who you are. You just feel like they get you. Regardless of society's norms and expectations, you just feel like this person understands what you are about and what you value the most. They support you through thick and thin, and they know that what you are doing is important to you. Number 8. You don't expect them to be different. In the carousel of life, we tend to look for numerous characteristics in every single person we are going out with. Society tells us that our partners should be well-off, attractive, smart, and perfect. But when the feeling comes where you do not expect your partner to have it all, then they're definitely the one for you. When you do not ask so much from them and when you just want them as they are, then that is true love. Everyone has flaws, but not everyone accepts or acknowledges them. And while there are times where you become aware of your own imperfections as well as your soulmates, at the end of the day it doesn't really matter because you realize that you love them just the same. Maybe you love them even more because it is the flaws that make people unique and truly human. Number 7. They know what is important to you, especially family. One of the few things that many people truly value in life is family. When your person acknowledges that, it becomes a joy to watch your loved ones reconcile as one. Families provide an avenue not only for love and hope, but also for unrealistic expectations and even sorrows. It is where love grows and veins. When your partner accepts you and your family as you all are, then you might have just found the love of your life. When your partner gives out an extra effort to know things that have made you and continue to make you, then they recognize and accept that your family plays an important role in your life. And wholeheartedly, it only means that for them, the life you have is something they would want to know and be shared. Number 6. They freely make you their priority. Love leads a person to do things for you that they would not sincerely do for anyone else. Love will accompany you where you need them to be, as much as you would be there for them. And when love brings you to a place where both of you will be filled with peace and wellness, then that person might just be the one for you. Any activity gladly and sincerely becomes a shared one. They are always with you whenever you need them the most, even without you asking. Your happiness is also theirs. It does not matter how many things you give up for the other person. You feel incredibly compelled to make sure that their comforts come before yours, given that you have established love for yourself first. Number 5. There's no jealousy or anger. It is not a good idea to consider yourself a mature person if you still often feel jealous about things that don't truly matter. In fact, you should not be in a relationship if you know you are not mature enough to handle minor inconveniences that may come along your way. You know that you have found the love of your life if both parties feel a sense of comfort and contentment with one another. The security of your relationship has already been tested and demonstrated many times, so jealousy and anger should no longer take over you. It is important to note, however, that conflicts are a normal part of life and that feeling upset is normal. But when you have found the love of your life, you do not let misunderstandings and anger control you. Instead, you develop a sense of open communication and sensitivity between one another, for love becomes stronger than any other. Number 4. You feel free to be yourself without holding back. You're free to be at your most embarrassing and ridiculous self in front of them. At first, you may not get what it means, not until the moment presents itself and you are standing with the person you love. You should be able to feel comfortable with yourself when you are with that person, and when you can hear your usual self without pretenses. That's when you know you are with the right person. That's when you know that the love you share is true. Both in the good and bad times, their love for you will never change. No matter who you become, you will always be the love of their life. Everything else is just background noise. Being with someone who learns your love language and loves you on the days you don't feel lovable is a whole different kind of intimacy, and it is a feeling of a lifetime that you deserve. Number 3. They make you feel good. When you are in a loving relationship with someone, you are clearing a path together through empathy and mutual respect. The pursuit of happiness in love inspires your partner to make you feel better when you are not feeling well. And in exchange, the mere sight of them fills your heart. If you want your relationship to last, it is also crucial to make your partner feel valued and loved. In the same way, they should make you feel important and loved too. And although it seems easy to make someone feel like they are valued as they are, such acts of love and passion can also be something that can easily be forgotten if no effort is executed at all. Number 2. You don't have to talk constantly. Love is safety, trust, and authenticity. You feel comfortable and loved, and silence becomes your best friend because you can fill your heart and communicate everything with just a glance. Silence isn't loud, rather it's very comforting when you're with the love of your life. Giving your partner space or a breather with your full trust is one of the most important things to do to keep your relationship going. You naturally learn to let them do the things they want without having to worry about anything else, and you let them be with you when they want to. And when it's the love of your life, they would always desire to be with you. We all have different ways of communicating, and talking is not necessarily what should always be done. You need patience and trust that you will always have your partner by your side, no matter what goes your way. And when that becomes an assurance, then that's when you know that you are already settled with the person you are destined to be with. Number 1. They inspire you and make you feel complete. The love of your life will make you want to follow your dreams and reach the goals you've always wanted to pursue. Being able to stay motivated just by their presence is such a wonderful feeling. Furthermore, being able to do what you love most with them is such a good sign that you are already with the love of your life. And although there are parts of you that you never seem to understand, being with your partner makes you feel at home, and it makes you realize that you are enough as you are. Because in the grand scheme of things, it will feel like you are made to complete and encourage each other, and to love with all that you are and with all that you have. These days, love seems to be so rare to find, but when you find it, hold on to it and make it last for as long as you can. After reading the signs introduced to you, can you say that you have experienced more than one of these? If you have, please share your experiences in the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.